Scrap Mechanic is a physics building sandbox wrapped in a survival game, and the building half plays a lot like Trailmakers. You are a little robot dropped onto an alien planet, gathering resources and fending off Farmbots to stay alive, and building machines that run on a real physics engine, bolting on bearings, pistons, and thrusters so a creation actually drives, walks, or flies, and can flex, tip over, and fall apart if you engineer it badly. After 10 years in early access, it has just reached version 1.0. For most of that decade, the survival mode was an open sandbox with no ending, and this release finally gives it a full, voice-acted story. So the real question is whether the finished game is worth coming back for. The first reason to buy is the building itself. This is the best physics building sandbox on the market, and after a decade, it still has almost no real competition for pairing a proper physics engine with online play. If you have ever wondered how deep the building really goes, people make working cars, planes, walking robots, and fully automated farms, and share them through the Steam Workshop. And two players can build on the same contraption at once. You can build almost anything you can picture, and it behaves like a real object when you do. The second reason is that this release finally finishes the survival mode. The update, called Drilling Thunder, gives survival a complete story with voice-acted characters, an underground you drill down into, fresh regions to explore, and a proper boss fight at the end. It is better balanced than it was. The world looks far better than it used to, and the whole update is free if you already own the game. The unique reason is the logic. Underneath the toy-like look sits a genuine engineering toolset, with logic gates, timers, sensors, and math blocks that let you program how a creation behaves rather than just bolt parts together. That is what separates it from a plain vehicle builder. You are not only building a shape, you are wiring up how it thinks. The first reason to wait is the co-op. Multiplayer runs through one-player hosting. There are no dedicated servers, and everyone in the session needs a strong connection or it stutters. It is rough enough that a community network fix mod is close to essential for a stable session. If most of your interest is smooth drop-in play with friends, that is the part to check before you buy. The second reason is the jank. This is a physics sandbox with a real learning curve. The building controls take time to click, and small, rough edges have followed it for years. There is also still no controller support. None of this makes it a weak game, but the on-ramp is steeper than a polished console release, and it is fair to know that going in. The expectation check is about updates. This studio went quiet for long stretches during early access, sometimes years between major updates, while it also worked on its other game. This is a real delivery, but if you are buying on the promise of steady new content every month, history says that is not how this team tends to work. Buy it for what is in the box today, not for a roadmap. Here is the lightning round on everything 1.0 adds. A full voice-acted survival story, an underground you drill down into, purpose-built mining vehicles, 2 new regions, Miner Island and the Grow Labs, quests with interactive characters, a proper boss fight, a new clay gun terrain tool, overhauled world generation and new biomes, reworked fire physics, a big graphics upgrade, Steam achievements at last, network optimization under the hood, piles of new blocks and parts. And it is all free for existing owners. If you want the deepest physics building sandbox there is, you love engineering a machine bolt by bolt, and you have someone to build with, this is an easy recommendation, and the most complete it has ever been. However, if you mainly want smooth drop-in co-op, a gentle on-ramp, or a studio that patches every month, you might want to wait and see how support lands after launch. The building is genuinely special. The polish around it still asks something of you,